With this film, I'm going to show you how to create a vlookup. Now, a vlookup is a way of using data in one field to find an item of data that matches it in another field. Now, the fields are the vertical columns, so vlookup actually stands for vertical lookup, so it looks up and down the column. And I've created one actually so that when I type in the title of a book, it'll tell me whether it's a fact or fiction book. So it uses the data in the title to find the matching data in the fact, fiction, or reference column. So for now, you can see down here, I've typed in the book title Wonder, and it's telling me it's fiction. Let's try a different book title. Let's type in Atlas, and we now see that the Atlas is a fact and it's a reference book. Okay, it's very important when you're typing in the book title, it exactly matches what you've got here, otherwise it won't find it. So if I want to see if Warhorse is fact or fiction, if I type in war and then without a space, I go straight into horse, I get this. And what it's saying is it can't find any data in this column. So make sure that that exactly matches. So if I put a space in there, then it'll find Warhorse. Okay. So one of the ways of doing it actually is you can just Control C, copy that. If it's a long title, Control V, and paste it in. And now it's saying Warhorse is fiction. Okay, so how does it work? Well, we're using the vlookup function, and if I click in this cell here, you see that we don't have fiction up here. What we have in this cell is equal vlookup. That means use the vlookup function, and then in brackets we've got all this. Now A18 is the cell where you're typing the thing you're looking for. So if you look at this cell here, it's in A18. So that cell is A18. That's where we type the book title. Okay. The next thing is it says form responses 1. Well, that's simply the name. Let me just get rid of that. That's the name of the tab in our spreadsheet that the data is stored in. So that's pretty simple. After the exclamation mark, we've got C2 colon C14. That's the reference that tells the vlookup function where all the data is. So all the data we're really interested is in cell C, row 2, down to cell, let's get it back again, row G, down to, column G, down to cell 14. So C2 to G14, that's where the data is. So that's where to look for the data. 4 is the column in our data set where we're going to find our result. So because we're looking for fact, fiction, or reference with our lookup, then it's column of our data set. So that's the first column, second column, third column, fourth column. So it's in column 4. And false just tells us that the data is not sorted. Okay, and because the data isn't sorted, we've just put false at the end there. And so to see it working again, I type in cell A18 what I'm looking for. So I'm looking for Atlas. The vlookup will search in my data set, and it'll find out whether that's fact or fiction. Okay, good luck.